The lights flicker, then die. Silence falls. A heavy blanket over the familiar hum of modern life. Your phone is a useless brick. The gas pumps are dead. In this new world, one of the most powerful tools you can possess is the ability to move. A total power grid failure would cripple our world in an instant. All the complex electronics, the delicate sensors, and the computer-controlled systems become their greatest weakness. This is not about luxury. It is about survival. You need a rugged, dependable tool. It must move people, haul water, transport food, and clear a path when there is no one else to call. This is a facts-first countdown. To understand why older trucks are superior in a collapse, you must first understand the pre-OBD loophole. OBD stands for Onboard Diagnostics. Since the mid-1990s, virtually every vehicle has OBD2. It is a network of computers, sensors, and microprocessors monitoring fuel, ignition, shifting, even tire pressure. Great for efficiency when the world works, fatal when it does not. In a grid-down scenario, complexity becomes a massive liability. One failed sensor can force limp mode. A fried ECU bricks the truck. You cannot fix that with a wrench. Special programmed parts and diagnostic tools will not be available. Pre-1996 trucks rely on mechanical and basic electrical systems. Carburetors or mechanical injection. Distributors. Straightforward wiring. No central computer brain. You can see it, touch it, adjust it, rebuild it. Our countdown begins with a global legend of toughness, the Toyota pickup, the Hilux elsewhere. Classic 80s and early 90s trucks earned legendary reliability through mechanical simplicity, engineered to be abused from the Australian outback to the African savanna, on notoriously overbuilt frames. The 22R and 22RE gas engines and early diesel variants are masterpieces of durability that survive neglect. Fuel options are a major strength. Gasoline versions are reliable, but diesel wins long-term, more stable, higher energy density. Purely mechanical diesels are versatile. With filtration and minor mods, they can sip alternative fuels. Filtered waste vegetable oil or properly made biodiesel can keep you mobile when stations are dry. Maintenance is a dream for the low-tech mechanic. Oil, plugs, belts, hoses are straightforward. On diesels, bleed the fuel lines and carry spare glow plugs. Parts are simple and robust. Stockpile filters, belts, hoses, glow plugs, lift pump, cap and rotor, carb kit. Pre-OBD simplicity is the survival trait. No complex computers. Timing and mixture are manual. Diagnose a rough engine. Fuel, spark, compression. Repair, bypass, or swap without a computer. Putting control back in your hands. Number 2. An icon of the American landscape. The Ford F-Series, pre-1996. Built in massive numbers. Ubiquity means trucks and parts are everywhere, especially in North America. Strong frames and simple, robust suspension. For grid down, choose carbureted engines. The 300 cubic inch inline 6, the 302, or the 351 V8. The 300 inline 6 is legendary for low-end torque and near indestructible reliability, easy to work on. Carb engines can be converted to propane or natural gas, stored indefinitely in pressurized tanks. Beginner-friendly layouts. Use a good manual and hand tools. Practice oil changes, swapping caps and rotors, belts, and rebuilding the carburetor. Stock distributor parts. Ignition components. A mechanical fuel pump. A spare water pump. Belts and hoses. Some later models had early EFI but no full OBD2. A carb version keeps core functions computer-free. Diagnose fuel and spark with basic tools. Repair in the field. In a world without modern support, improv repair makes these trucks outstanding. At the pinnacle, classic heavy-duty diesels. Mercedes-Benz Unimog and Toyota Land Cruiser 40, 60, and 70 series. Designed for field operation and repair with incredible ground clearance and portal axles. Purely mechanical engines renowned for longevity and tolerance of questionable fuel. Diesel powers industry and agriculture is highly sought after and stores better than gasoline. With proper filtration and tuning, they can run on biodiesel, strained vegetable oil, even filtered motor oil in emergencies. Carry multiple filters, spare injectors, a lift pump, glow plugs, and gasket sets, plus the tools to change them. Pre-OBD by nature. No ECU, no complex sensors, no digital dash. A logical, repairable system. Even an electromagnetic pulse is unlikely to stop these mechanical titans. Owning the right truck is only 1/3. Without fuel, spare parts, and skills, it is just a stationary shelter. Gas spoils in months. Diesel lasts longer but grows microbes. Use stabilizers and store safely in approved containers. Plan renewable sources. Propane or natural gas for carbs. Biodiesel or properly filtered WVO for mechanical diesels. Curate spares with purpose. Consumables like filters, belts, hoses, and critical parts that immobilize the truck. Gas. Fuel pump, cap, rotor, coil, carb kit. Diesel, lift pump and spare injectors. Get a physical manual and practice now. Oil and filters, belts and hoses, carb rebuilds, bleeding diesel lines. We have identified the traits that make a vehicle a tool, not a liability. Toyota pickup stands out. Classic Ford F-Series stands out. Heavy-duty diesels like the Unimog stand out. For most in North America, the best choice is a pre-1996 Ford F-Series with a carbureted engine, preferably the 300 inline-6. Unimog is more capable, Toyota is fantastic, but Ford wins on parts availability and ease of repair. Final checklist: secure your vehicle, build your spare parts kit, stockpile fuel and stabilizers, acquire the skills. When the lights go out, that simple, rumbling engine will be the most beautiful sound in the world.